on, guys? Short Fuse here, bringing you a quick third strike tutorial again while I'm working on the next big guide. So just something quick to pass the time. This time around we're going to be looking at cans trials, which are not that hard, but they have very precise and specific mechanics and positioning. So right now we're going to go over all the steps once and for all for the definitive can third strike trial guide. Let's go. Trial 1, close to the dummy, medium punch into heavy punch chain combo. These are not links, they're chains, so press them one right after the other, which will free our hands to initiate the forward down forward light punch motion. Alternatively, you can hold forward throughout the medium punch heavy punch and just go from forward to down forward plus light punch. Trial 2 will take a little bit of speed. Medium punch into heavy punch chain combo, cancelled into quarter circle forward punch, very quickly cancelled into quarter circle forward kick. Practice this part on the ground and get a feel for how fast you need to be. Quarter circle forward punch, quarter circle forward kick. It's not a steady tempo like this. 1, 2. It's a quick shift. 1, 2. And remember, the quarter circle forward kick needs to come out fast enough so that both the Hadouken and the super hit at the same time. So way before the Hadouken makes contact. Trial 3. If you're new to fighting games or Street Fighter in general, we can use this combo to learn how to execute, time, and perceive this sort of jump in low poke mix-ups. So let's take it step by step. Be calm and relaxed and use your head. No need to panic or mash anything. First, practice this part. Jump heavy kick, forward down forward medium kick, and linger on down forward. So keep holding down forward. Time it so that the joystick lands on down forward when you press medium kick. 1, 2. Practice this part until it feels real natural. Once it does, simply add a medium punch in quick succession. Again, jump heavy kick, forward down forward plus medium kick, keep holding down forward and press medium punch. 1, 2, 3. Now practice this part until it's embedded in your muscle memory. And now all we gotta do is release to neutral and quickly do a quarter circle forward kick. If the first part becomes second nature and we do it by heart, quickly adding a quarter circle forward kick won't be a problem. Trial 4. For this one we have two ways of doing it. The cheat version and the proper way the game wants you to do it. But first we need to take a look at one specific action that determines the success or failure of the super link. Pay close attention to Elena's animation on the last hit of the X Tatsu. Here's the correct version. Notice how we get a blowback, like she just got punched square in the jaw. And here's the incorrect version. No blowback animation at all. Without the blowback, there's no way of linking the super. And here's how we achieve that. First, the cheat method. Crouching light kick cancelled into quarter circle backwards X kick. The crouching light kick will give us the perfect spacing and pushback to make the blowback come out every time. This will give us the hit stun we need to link with the super once Ken is on the other side. The quarter circle forward motion needs to be buffered a little before Ken can move again, so that the final quarter circle forward kick coincides on the first frame possible. It will take some trial and error, but the general gist is, as close to the dummy as possible, do a crouching light kick cancelled into quarter circle backwards X kick, pause and time the quarter circle forward kick so that you press kick as soon as the game allows you to. Now the proper method goes like this. Get as close to the dummy as possible and watch Elena's animation. When she takes a step back, that's when you do the X Tatsu. You can also watch his shadow. When the shadow moves backwards, do the X Tatsu. This will give us the blowback hit stun animation every time. And now, just link with super. If your super doesn't come out, you did it too soon. If it gets blocked, you did it too late. Simply adjust the timing slightly each time. As long as you see the blowback animation, it means you did everything correctly up until the super part. Now it's just a matter of trial and error. Trial 5 is all about the proper positioning. Take a look at the tiles on the ground. Ken's big toe needs to be slightly in front of the gap in the tile. Basically, his heel should touch the tile even though you can't see it. But another landmark you can base it on is the load-bearing pole behind Ken. The edge of the side of the structure perfectly encapsulates his shoulder muscle. The left side encapsulates the shoulder while the right side aligns perfectly to where his karate gi begins. Basically, his shoulders needs to be confined within these two lines. I know Ken bobs up and down in his idle animation, but you can trace it to when he's at the apex of the bob. Now do a quarter circle forward X punch, quickly followed by quarter circle forward kick. Like in trial 1, the Hadouken and Super will connect around the same time. Now pay close attention to what happens to Q on the juggle. The first part of the Super should launch Q in the air, and when Ken's on his way down, he should hit him one last time, sending him flying again before he lands. Juggle on the way up, juggle on the way down. If you don't get the second juggle, it means you were standing too close or too far from Q when you started the combo. Now the key part that comes next is catching Q with another super on the first frame possible, otherwise it won't work. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 frames, but the rule of thumb is you gotta do the super as soon as the game allows you to. Try buffering the quarter circle forward into kick early. If nothing comes out, it means you're on the right path. Just adjust it very slightly each time. It's better to be early and have nothing coming out and then work towards delaying it than being too late and working your way backwards. But if the super comes out and it whiffs somewhere or you don't get the second juggle, it means you did it too late. Now after the second super connects, start holding forward so that Ken will start walking as soon as the game allows him to. Take a step and go from forward to down forward plus light punch. And once he lands, finish with an X dragon punch. It's important to walk after the second super or the light dragon punch will whiff. So let's recap the whole combo. With Q with his back against the corner, position Ken so that his toe is in front of the gap in the title, and left shoulder between the lines formed by the eastern side of the pole with the Ken graffiti on it. Quarter circle forward X punch, quickly followed by quarter circle forward kick. This will give us both the Hadouken and the super. Ken does his thing, Q gets launched, and Ken hits him one last time on his way down with the last rotation of the super. Initiate the quarter circle forward motion. Now the split second Ken lands, you need to press kick on the first frame possible. Super starts up again, start holding forward. On his way down, Ken is going to hit Q one last time, like before, sending him airborne again. Now because we're holding forward, Ken will begin to walk as soon as the game allows him to. Take a step and go from forward to down forward plus light punch. And once he lands, just do an X dragon punch. And we're done. If you're still struggling, just retrace your steps. Remember, there's only 2 things that could go wrong. A, you didn't align Ken perfectly before you started the combo, and B, you didn't do the second super on the first frame possible. If you follow my instructions to the letter, everything should work out just fine. If not, feel free to ask me in the comments section. Well, that's gonna be it for today. I'm about 60% done with my next big tutorial, so stay tuned for that. This was just something quick in the meantime. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.